Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Colman. Colman is the anglicized form of an Old Irish personal name Coleman, which itself is a diminutive of Colm or Colum in reference to Saint Columba, a 6th century Irish missionary who is credited with converting Scotland to Christianity. Saint Colm Cille, Columba, is also regarded as one of the 12 apostles of Ireland and an important figure to both the Irish and the Scottish Gaels. The name is still celebrated with top ranking in Scotland, Ireland and Northern Ireland, although the variations of Colum and Colum are preferred over Colm or Colum today. Colman is derived from the Gaelic elements colm meaning dove plus the diminutive suffix on, so Colman basically means little dove. Scandinavian settlers in Ireland adopted the name as Colman and later brought it to England. Independently of the Irish connection, Colman is also the transferred use of an Anglo-Saxon surname derived from an occupation identifying a person whose job it was to burn coal, Colmán, or a servant to a man named Cole, Colesman. The English surname dates back to the 12th century. As a forname, Colman is mainly used in North America and Australia but is still rarely given. Personality of the boy named Colman. The number 9 personality represents the completion or ending of the cycle and a need for perfection. This is the personality that moves from self to a greater understanding and compassion for the human condition and the world order. They want to make the world a better place. 9s are capable of great spiritual and humanitarian achievements. They are courageous and fearless, able to fight great battles on behalf of worthy causes. These personalities will not tolerate injustice. They are compassionate people with a strong sensitivity to others. They are able to both educate and inspire. Friendships and relationships are the lifeblood to the 9, and they place a high value on love and affection. 9s are often exceptionally gifted artistically, and they have a keen imagination and enterprising mind. Popularity of the boy named Colman. Colman is one of those surnames that dates back over 100 years on the American charts. At the turn of the 20th century, Colman was used with respectable yet low moderation. Then, as the decades progressed into last century, Colman slowly fell out of style and off the American radar. In fact, he disappeared from the charts altogether for most of the 1960s and 70s. Then this little dove flew back onto the charts in 1981 and perched himself back up to moderate positions again. The 1980s was the decade which really began the surname trend, and Colman came briefly back into fashion. After more pronounced drops in usage since the turn of the 21st century, Colman is now coming dangerously close to falling off the charts again. Although names like Cole and Colton do well, Colman is struggling to make it in the competitive world of surnames turned first names. Quick facts on Colman. Gender, boy. Origin, English. Number of syllables, 2. Ranking popularity, 848. Pronunciation, Kolmn. Simple meaning, little dove, coal worker. Characteristics of Colman. Independent, philanthropy, perfection, intuitive, oneness, idealistic, multi-talented. Cultural references to the baby name, Colman. Famous people named Coleman. Coleman Hawkins, prominent jazz saxophonist, Coleman Young, first African-American mayor of Detroit.